The bear market isn't coming, people. It is already here. In fact, I believe we've been in a bear market for the past several months at least. But the good news is we are a lot closer to a bottom than people think. And today in this video, I'm going to describe exactly why I think that, exactly how I knew a bear market was coming from November of last year, and how I am deploying my capital to catch the bottom of this market. What's going on, guys? My name is Chino. Welcome back to my channel. Before we jump in, nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You need to do your own research. Before we get started, please go ahead, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you only do one of those things at all, please hit the like button. If you want to wait till the end of the video to hit the like button to see if you got some value out of this, I'm totally okay with that because I know you will. Let's jump right in. What I want you to pay attention to is this red line and this yellow line. What are those lines? The red line is the 100-week simple moving average. The yellow line is the 200-week simple moving average. These moving averages are the reason that I was so heavily confident that we were in a bear market, calling it back in November. So check this out, right? Bitcoin crosses below this red line, it goes to the yellow line. From the 100-week to the 200-week simple moving average. It's pretty much as simple as that. Let's go to 2013. I got to show you on a different chart because that chart for some reason didn't have the 200 simple moving average completed all the way. But look where it came down to, right? It came down to that yellow line, the 200-week simple moving average. 2017, same story. It shot up to $20,000. That was the bull run. Boom, bear market hits. We finally close a week below the 100-week simple moving average. Boom, like a magnet, down to $3,000, touching that 200-week simple moving average. Take a look at that. 2021, I'll go to a cleaner chart here. 2021, same story. We went on our bull run. We closed our first week below that red line, the 100-week moving average, and we came down to at least the 200-week simple moving average, and we bottomed out at about $15,000. So going to 2026, the first weekly candle that closes below the 100-week simple moving average, we crash down and basically almost touch the 200-week simple moving average. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is why I think we are closer to a bottom than a lot of people think. This was a major capitulation event. This caused extreme fear. In fact, that is also evidence to why I think a bottom is in. The fear and greed index is below 10. Every time I've seen it in my existence below 10, it has been a good time to buy. And in fact, yesterday, it was the lowest that I've ever seen it. And I've been doing this for like 8 years. I bought Bitcoin. You do whatever you want. Now, I got to give myself a pat on the back here really quick and brag a little bit because I have been talking about a bear market coming in since November of last year. I have the receipts. It's on my social medias, Instagram, YouTube, Shorts. But the reason I was so confident in that was because of these moving averages. Major levels got broken for Bitcoin. So I've gotten pretty decent at figuring out what works, what doesn't work for me personally, and reading when a top is coming in, reading when a bottom is starting to come in. Speaking of a bottom, this is pretty much exactly what I think is going to happen. I don't think this is the bottom. I think we're going lower, and I think this is how we're gonna do it. So Bitcoin is already getting this bounce, and I think we are going to come in for a lower low at some point. I don't know what level that will be at, but that will be the final bottom. Usually how bottoms happen, exactly how the 2021 bottom happened, and I'm just picking this because it's the closest one, but an initial drop comes in, scares the hell out of people. People think it's the bottom, it pumps up, and then we get another dip. This is the drop that causes extreme panic in the streets. And that is the perfect time to buy. So I do think we're still gonna set a second low, but at this point, I am starting to buy Bitcoin. So here is my game plan. Ready? 50% of the cash that I have coming in every week, no matter what the price is for Bitcoin, under $70,000 though, under 70,000, is going into Bitcoin starting last week. And that's gonna happen every single week until Bitcoin gets above $70,000 again. Another 40% of my cash is going into cash reserves. And this is going to be used for when Bitcoin starts to find its bottom and starts to do some accumulation. I'm going to unload that 40% heavily into Bitcoin while it's down there. So let's say I have $10,000 or whatever. I'm going to deploy maybe $1,000 a day while Bitcoin is down there. The remaining 10%, and I promise this is not a paid or sponsored promotion. I've been talking about this project for months. I even made a YouTube video about it specifically for this, but I've talked about it a lot on my social media. But the project is called Tibber. 10% of my portfolio is going into Tibber. You don't got to buy Tibber. I suggest, holy cow, you should do your own research on this one. One last thing I have for you. So I've been working on a project, and the project has been called REMi. Basically, this is my second time mentioning this on social media because I'm still building it. But basically, it's a guide. It's an assistance intelligence based off of technical analysis, and it lets you know basically when things are in accumulation and when it's a good time to start DCAing. Of course, this is not a financial advisor, but it'll basically be a guide, a financial helper, if you will, to give you the confidence to buy at the bottoms and to sell at the tops based off of historical data. I've been working a ton on this over a year now. So if you're interested in this, drop a comment below and I'll reach out to you. That's all I got for you guys. If you find some value in this video, please go ahead and hit the like button. Comment down below what your plans are, if you have any. Are you buying right now? Are you just holding? Are you DCAing? Let me know in the comments. Of course, nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You need to do your own research. I'll see you guys in the next one.